Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today is Monday and for dinner tonight I am making pancit. It's a Filipino noodle dish. It's very easy to make and I just make it really simple. So I have some chicken broth here, 1 box. I have some shredded carrots. I like to buy the one that's already shredded because it's so much easier. And then these are the noodles. I like this brand, Excellent. And then it's rice stick bihon because we're making pancit bihon. Half of an onion, a couple cloves of garlic. Then I also have some cabbage. This is just a small cabbage that I shredded like that, and I already rinsed it. You can add meat. You can add shredded chicken, shrimp, Chinese sausage. But like I said, I'm making mine very simple today. Just the carrots and the cabbage. Oh, and you can also add green beans, but I don't like cutting them, so I just add the carrots and the cabbage. So I have my wok here. I have some oil in there. I'm gonna start with the onions and the garlic. So after you add the garlic and the onions, once the onion is cooked, if you want to add meat, now is the time to add the meat, like your shredded chicken and shrimp. Since I don't have any meat, I'm just gonna add the carrots and the cabbage. Okay, I'm gonna add a little bit of soy sauce. I like to use a Filipino brand, but just use whatever you have. This is the one that I'm using. So I added some soy sauce. Now I'm just going to put the lid on and I'm gonna let the vegetables cook. So once the vegetables are cooked, remove everything from the pan and add your chicken broth. I'm adding the whole box. And then I'm gonna heat this up and bring it to a boil. So for this amount of chicken broth, which is the whole box, you're gonna use 16 ounces of noodles. And I find that that works perfectly. So once this is heated up, I'm gonna add the noodles in. You want all of the noodles to absorb all of the liquid because it's gonna rehydrate the noodles. So you can see that there's no more liquid. The noodles absorbed all of the liquid. I also added a little bit of soy sauce. Now I'm gonna add the vegetables back in and give it a good mix. And then I also forgot to add black pepper, so I'm gonna add some freshly ground black pepper. When you add everything back into the noodles, just make sure you double check the seasoning. I did add a little bit more soy sauce, but of course, just season it to taste. So here's what the pancit looks like. And we also have some leftover barbecue because we made some barbecue earlier for lunch. So that is gonna be our dinner for Monday night. Oh, it's Memorial Day, you guys. Happy Memorial Day. Today is Wednesday, and for dinner tonight, I am making a Filipino dish. It is ginisang chayote with shrimp. So here I have a couple cloves of garlic, half of an onion, 2 Roma tomatoes, and then this is the chayote. Okay, everyone calls this chayote. It's actually spelled chayote, but in the Philippines we call it sayote, but it's basically chayote. Just in case if there was a confusion. So this is what it looks like. It's like a type of, I think it's a squash, you guys. I'm not really too sure. But I have 5 of those. I already started peeling. I'm gonna peel all of them and then I'll cut it into smaller pieces. And then I have my shrimp in here. It's defrosting right now in just some cold water. And this is the one that I get at Winco. It's already, it's easy peel, so it's like deveined. All right, so here's the chayote. I cut it into like, I don't know, 1.5 inch cubes. And then here's the shrimp already peeled and ready to go. So this is really easy to cook. Basically, we're just gonna saute these and then add the shrimp and then add the vegetable. And then I'll be seasoning with fish sauce. Okay, so in here I have the onions and the garlic. And then I will add the tomato. And I like to cook the tomatoes until they're really soft. And then when they're soft, I like to smash them with the back of my spoon. Now I'm gonna add in the shrimp. So actually I'm gonna add a little bit of fish sauce before I add in the vegetable. And this is the one that I like to use. It's a Vietnamese brand. This one's really good. So now I'm gonna add in the vegetable. And I'm gonna give this a good mix. And then I'm gonna put the lid on and let it cook. And then I will recheck the seasoning in a little bit. Look at this, you guys. So this is what it's looking like. I actually cut the vegetable in half because they were too big. So I cut them in half. And you'll see that it creates a lot of liquid there, so you'll have a little bit of like a little sauce, a little broth going on. So here is what our dinner looks like. I'm just gonna have this, and then, oh yeah, I also made some fried chicken, you guys. I just cooked it in the air fryer, just seasoned with salt and pepper and cooked it in the air fryer. That's it. And then here's Vanessa's plate. She has hers with rice. So that is our dinner for Wednesday night. So we're starting with half a dozen raw oysters. So Ariel got the whole shebang medium, right? Which is spicier. I got the whole shebang mild. Vanessa also got whole shebang mild. Ooh, look at that shrimp, you guys. So yummy. Ariel and I killed those oysters in like 2 seconds. Literally 2 seconds, gone. They were so good, huh, Baba? So we got our lemon pepper fries. So good, you guys. And then AJ got his chicken tender basket with regular plain fries, right? Yeah. So today is Friday, and for dinner tonight, we are having cheeseburgers. So I have lettuce, onion, the beef patty, cheese, a fried egg, and then ketchup and mayo. And then AJ has everything except for onions. We also have some fries, and then Vanessa also has everything on it. And that is our dinner for Friday night. Today is Saturday, and for dinner tonight we are having chicken adobo. This time I added some hard-boiled eggs. And I didn't film the cooking process, but you guys have seen me make this many times. And I do have a recipe video for it, so in case you guys want to see it, I have it. And yeah, that's our dinner for Saturday night. Today is Sunday, and for dinner tonight I am making chicken afritada. So I have everything ready here. I have some garlic, half of an onion, a tomato, red bell pepper, 1 potato that I cut into pieces, and then I just have it sitting in some water so it doesn't turn brown. Also tomato sauce, and then here's my chicken. I'm using chicken wings. So I'm adding in the chicken. I'm just gonna cook this for a couple of minutes. I'm also gonna season this with some fish sauce. And then I'm gonna cook it for a little bit, just like brown it up a little bit, and then I'll add in the tomato sauce. Alright, so I already seasoned with some fish sauce. Now I'm gonna add in 1 can of tomato sauce, and then I'm also gonna add in 1 can of water. Okay, so I added the tomato sauce, water. I'm also gonna add in the bell peppers. And then I'm gonna bring it to a boil and then let it simmer. And I'm gonna let it cook like, well, I usually cook the chicken all the way and then I add the potatoes. And I didn't cut the potatoes too big, so they won't take too long to cook. Alright, so here's what the chicken afritada looks like. It's already done. I added the potatoes in a little while ago, and those are already cooked, so that's it. Alright, you guys, so that is the end of this week's weekly dinners video. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe. I love you guys, and I'll talk to you guys in my next one. Bye, everyone.